CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the chicken is here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, very happy for two reasons. Number one, looks like, I should not say this at the beginning of the video, looks like the computer is back to normal. Looks like it is working fine. My last few videos have gone out without a problem, so I do have like a tech guy scheduled to help me with this stuff in, well, a couple hours after this comes out, so fingers crossed we get through this one, then that fixes it, and then we're good to go. So, and we went on a huge push today, a huge run up to rank 18. And that's really exciting because we've taken the don't unlock anything and move forward path. And if we can rank up while doing that, then that puts us in a really good position for the end of the season, guys. So we're going to go over that and more. Appreciate it if you throw in that code chicken into the shop. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to collect your diamonds. And don't forget to finish your boom pass. This is where I'm at. This is just doing warships. I've got the hat. I should have the hat on my villagers now. Oh, it's not equipped yet. It's not equipped. So we go to the paint. We go to these dudes. And we put the top hat on them. Select. Okay. And let's see. Look at that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I love the goofy little stuff like this. It's so fitting for Boom Beach. It's just like other games get these like sick, crazy skins that like, you know, change the mechanics of, you know, troops and characters and stuff. For Boom Beach, we get the little dudes with the top hats. So, and he's about to run into that giant. So I was like, what's going on here? Better walk this way. Anyways, so let's get into the good stuff. 18 and 27 stars. So we went on a great run here. We only lost a handful of matches on the way to 18. And guys, it was primarily from offense. So we're going to go over that attack strategy in a second. This is the base that we're running at 5. I don't think it changed from yesterday's video. Yeah, pretty well the same thing. And I mean, it's either one of two things. They either clear it super fast, which is pretty few and far between. Usually only some seeker guys. I like the base because it does fizzle some seekers, and it stops anyone that doesn't have a ton of offense, which is good. So yeah, it's a good base to try if you have similar tech in 5ER. Next up, let's run through where we're at. So we have a lot of options. You can see we actually have a decent amount of keys. Well, I mean 25 keys, it's not a decent amount, but it's some. And we've got almost 3 million upgrade tokens. So we're just kind of banking those. We don't need to spend them right now. We could do a bunch of things, but there's some obvious stuff we got to get first. So we skip brick, skip doom cannon, skip mortars, going ahead to 5. And you know what the key unlock today was, guys? The freaking tiny shock. I got lasers first because I was like, oh, lasers, you know, the most of the bases are compact, right? So I was thinking about it for a while. The lasers will blitz through these bases and the compacts won't be a thing anymore. Not really the case. Lasers on their own, I was trying to make them work like 2.6 rifle laser, 3.5 rifle laser, even tried it with mechs. Mechs are too slow. I had really good success mixing in mechs, rifles, bazookas, and lasers. That was the magic. But that didn't work until I got the tiny shock. I initially thought I was going to go with the remote defib for this selection, but the tiny shock is incredible. It negates 2 shock launchers and potentially a doom cannon if you want to go that far. And you only need 4 of them. Like, they're very cost efficient on GBE. Now, what I'm wishing I had done, and bonus for you guys that are seeing this before you're here, you want to go, here's the exact path, 5ER. 5ER, tiny shock, troop health. And don't even go 5ER unless you're struggling to get chest and you want the tiny shock until you can get both of those. And then you're off to the races. Off to the races. The guys that did that like 12 hours ago, they all went into diamond. So that is definitely the path that you want to take. Now, what I'm thinking, I'm kind of two mindsets. I'm kind of in between tech choices right now, which really makes sense for this season. I'm thinking, I'm definitely going to go troop health next. No question there. That's going to help us out tremendously. But do we want Kavan or do we want building health? I'm kind of leaning towards building health because that also gives us critter launchers. And then it gives us the option to just jump right into 6. And, you know, if we don't need Kavan and the offense is holding up with the troop health and just the tiny shocks, then, you know, I think that's fantastic. If it's not the case, and we do need Kavan, then obviously with Ara, but right after 6, we can get those Bombardiers. So thinking ahead this season, trying to think ahead. So yeah, there's the base, there's the tech. Now let's go over the attack. The attack's the most important thing. Which one do we want to go over here? 211. Well, let's go over this one because it looks like we finished this one. The rest were fizzles. So this is a spread out 5ER, kind of a strange one. So I'll show exactly how I run this attack, guys. Now this one was a little bit different, but it's kind of the same. So this is a 4-engine base. So what I like to do on these bases is I'll go 1-1 rifle Zuka from the bottom because I don't have flares right now, right? So I go 1-1 from the bottom, and then I can funnel the rest of them right up the middle. So they take out the stuff on the right, and you can use this on a bunch of different variations of this base. And then we're just doing 2 things. We're clearing the mines. You got to clear the mines of the Laser Rangers. If anything touches the Laser Rangers, they get shocked once. If the Laser Rangers get shocked once, the attack is over. That's just been my experience. If this cluster gets hit with 1 shock, then you're done. Now the good thing is with the tiny shock, that negates the shock launcher. So cryo bombs up the middle as we're moving. We got the tiny shocks on the shock launchers. Now look at how long these tiny shocks last, guys. And that's with 2 times replay speed on. So they do a pretty good job. And I like bringing the Zukas in because even though the lasers are strong and they can absolutely rip open the top parts of these bases, it's nice to have that damage from the Zukas because the lasers can't do very much by themselves, especially if they start to split. So especially with flares, I think this is really the only way to run them. Yeah, through the tiny shock in the engine there. And you see, like, if we didn't have the Zukas with us, then we probably would have lost that one on time because it would have taken absolutely forever to get through the end of that base. So we're on a 4 times win streak, rank 18. Let's see if we can keep it rolling here, guys. See if we can figure out. But you guys let me know in the comments. What I want to know from you guys in the comments for the next video is where you're at on the tech tree, because I feel like a lot of people went brick and troop health, and a lot of people went, you know, full on defense, mortars, doom cannon. I don't know if a ton of people followed my path exactly. But yeah, let me know where you're at and what rank you are down below in the comments, and then we can kind of focus on, you know, talking about some of that stuff too. Because I know not everyone took the exact same path that I did, so it's not always helpful to just talk about what I'm doing. It's about what works for you guys too. Now, typically you would look at this and be like, oh man, this is prime for Laser Rangers. It hasn't really been my experience. Anyways, let's go. What do we want to do here? I think put in another laser here, and we'll go 2 rifle, 2 Zuka, and then lasers. Okay, so we're gonna go, where do we want to? We want right about here, rifle, Zuka. We're gonna go cryo bomb, and then pretty well rifle, and then the rest down here. Okay, let's cryo cluster that stuff. And it's always deceiving, at least to me, how early you need to throw the tiny shocks onto the shock launchers. Like, I did not think that they would be in range right there. So you'll see what I mean here in a second. Now, oops. Since we got shocked once, I'm pretty sure the attack is completely over with. Ooh, man, this is not looking good. This is not looking good, guys. Okay, cryo hack. I should have brought some mechs in, maybe. I don't know. Okay, reshock that one. Yeah, they're gonna fizzle out here. It's just too much stuff hitting them. Wow, that sucks. Oh, that was bad. The only saving grace there is that he's 4ER. Maybe he'll fully fizzle. DK is a pretty good player though, so I don't think that's gonna... Oh no! Is he out of range? Come on, boom cannon! Is it in range? Yes, it is! Oh my god, look at that! He might have beaten us. That was the lamest win. I'm sorry. Shout out to DK. I did not deserve that one. But that's the benefit of going 5s. You have the 1 ER advantage right away. So, yeah. Yeah, it seems to be working. I should probably keep pushing right now. But Okay, gotta focus on the video. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.